Struggling to make sense of heart rate zones in running? We'll try and think of them like speed limits. Your heart rate is like your speedometer. It shows how hard your engine or your body is actually working. Commonly, most runners will sort their heart rate into 5 zones, which outlines how hard or intense each run might be. Now, generally across the course of our week, we'll spend more time in the lower heart rate zones as they're easier runs and more sustainable, and less time in the higher heart rate zones as they're greatly fatiguing or more fatiguing and not as sustainable. So zone 1 is a recovery zone. So think of this as up to 40 kilometers an hour like you're driving in the school zone. Easy running, low stress, barely sipping fuel, and not much of a cost on the body. Zone 2, so this is about 40 to 60 kilometers an hour, probably the most common speed limit on the road, but this is the most common zone where most of our weekly running is going to take place. We're efficient, sustainable, and we're helping to build our aerobic capacity. Zone 3 is tempo, so I'd call this an aerobic run between 60 and 80k an hour. You're probably cruising on a main road, still manageable, but you're burning a little bit more fuel. Good for marathon pace work, but not as common as Zone 2. Zone 4, threshold. So think of this about between 80 and 100k an hour. We're really moving here, basically sort of freeway, highway pace. We can't run at this pace for an extended time. We burn through petrol and our body produces high amounts of lactate. This is ideal for sort of your 10k to half marathon work. So zone 5, our max effort, 100k an hour on the freeway. You're flat out, you can't really run at this pace for very long. High cost, limited fuel, you're probably paying tolls on it. But this is like our 3 kilometer time trial sort of work and high intensity interval based work. So we use heart rate zones like we use the gears in our car. Not all at once, but each one has an important role to play. And depending on your running journey and your running goals, each has a different importance within your training program.